I'm so pleased to be joined now by Professor Madalena Patricio from Lisbon. Madalena Patricio is an past president of AMEE and a great enthusiast and supporter. Over the years, Madalena, I believe you've been attending all 45 years?
I've been attending many conferences, more than 20 for sure. I have to count them. I'm not exactly, but many times.
And a great
each
number.
Each year, I think the enthusiasm is bigger.
And as a motto for AMEE has been saying for a number of years now, inspire and be inspired, and I'm sure you resonate very much with that.
Yes, because I think in the past I think the conference were valuable by the speakers, but now what happens here in terms of network, people interacting, sharing experience, arranging things and coming the next year, working with people they have never seen before. I think this is something so extraordinary, and we need to be here to understand, because the other part, and it's for sure very important, we can even assist at distance to the conference and benefit from the contents, but this interaction of people,
that's very
this
important.
immense forum that AMEE is fantastic.
And I was hearing about two people who met each other and ended up collaborating on a paper. I mean, that's a wonderful link.
I think that the half of the workshops last year were run by people that met at previous conferences. This is amazing.
Yes, and really this is a unique opportunity, isn't it? Not only within AMEE, this is a unique opportunity in the year, but it's a unique opportunity globally, and that's very exciting. I've been speaking to a number of people, and they've said how interested and how relevant the student task force is, and I know they're a group that's particularly close to your heart.
Yes, I think it's difficult to describe how committed, how much they are involved and responsible for the jobs. And it's also, as we are talking, maybe it's important to say that only I think 300 places or maybe 260, I don't know exactly, were available. And students knowing this, and we have received more than 1,400 applications. This shows, and even from Fiji Islands, so the event, the AMEE conference is known, I don't know, all around the world in terms of students and so on, and this is amazing.
Yeah, well, when we looked at the distribution of participants from 103 countries, that was
also
amazing, wasn't it? Yes. So from your perspective, because you've been closely involved with AMEE and with the exec and as the president, you must have seen a lot of changes over the years. Obviously there are more sessions than there used to be.
But you are talking about changes in the structure of the conference, or in the people coming, or what, in the change in the conference?
One in the structure.
In the structure, it's amazing. I don't know how we can every year bringing different routes, different ideas. All the time there is, this year we have this, I don't know the exact word in English, but the track for the
surgical track.
Surgical track, it was something new, and every year there is new things and new ways of sharing this.
And I think, was it 2 years ago we had a combined conference with the dentists?
Yes, and this year it was not a combined, but we had before a conference on competence-based education. So every year, like if AMEE could be the umbrella for many other initiatives and ideas. I think it's fabulous.
In Glasgow, several years ago now, we had that, was it called a hackathon, the computer experiment?
Yes, it was amazing. It was amazing.
So we do attract all these different things, all these different things are going on, which makes it very
I don't
exciting.
know how, and I think in this Professor Harden for sure plays an enormous role. It's all the conference, all the participants that made the conference, but he is also bringing and putting together in the program so many things and so innovative. I think it's fantastic.
But you mentioned earlier changes over the year, and you described sort of structural changes. You also, I think, were mentioning changes in the content of the course, and we've talked about new things. What about, not everyone here is going to be a medical doctor, are they? They're not all medical students.
No, I believe not. But I cannot. first of all, there is more than medical doctors.
Yes.
We start now having nurses,
yes.
veterinaries, I
Yes,
don't know the name,
veterinarians, yes.
and many other showing that it's no more medical education and all, but a task for all interprofessional professions around the health. So there you have already a lot of change. And then I'm not exactly sure, but I saw, and it was surprising, I was asked to be a mentor this afternoon at the orientation session. So this year we have round tables, and instead of leaving the people meeting together alone, in each table there was an old person from AMEE to be able to answer questions, to explain any doubt they may have.
And I think that's been a feature of the conference.
Yes, and I was asking if they could start saying by who they are, from where they came, and if it was the first time, and all were the first time.
Really
and
wonderful.
the analysis done last year and the previous year showed that if half of the participants are repeating the conference, half is changing every year.
Yeah, and I know you've always been very concerned about welcoming new people, and the conference has a reputation for being a friendly conference, and that's wonderful.
I think in such a huge dimension, namely for medical education. If you talk about medicine, we know that there are bigger conferences, but with almost 4,000 people, if we don't give a touch to them, if you don't make a sign that you welcome them, people may feel very lost, and also, I don't know, I think they really appreciate. And when I said that today, look, I'm here to help, and but this is excellent, they said, we really, I was able to see in their face, they were happy that someone thinks on being there, and finally they have not many questions to ask, but it's the fact that someone from AMEE was there.
That's wonderful. We're very short of time, Madalena.
Okay,
It's been lovely to talk to you again. Thank you for sharing so much about what AMEE means to you, and about how the personal aspect of friendliness helps everyone to enjoy this conference. Thank you very much.